Good morning, everyone. Fouilleuse here again on the trail. I'm going to go and detect where there are no tombstones and where there are no burial sites. So, maybe I'll be able to find something that maybe a mourner has lost. I'm gonna dig or detect around all of these trees because oftentimes people, will look for shade under trees, and these are most certainly older trees. So anyway, I'll see you on the first dig. I hope that you enjoy this, and like I said, I'll see you on the first dig. Bye! Alright guys, I haven't shown any live digs because as you can see, I'm not at all where any tombstones are or anybody might be. Yeah, I know, I always have my blunt stones on. I'm addicted to these. So I figured, since I haven't done a live dig and it seems like something is right there, I am going to do a sort of live dig thing. Let's see what it is. Gently. Okay, I can't see anything. There is definitely something in there. And I did have gloves earlier, but of course I ripped them, so. All right. Now, this is either from a fire, like just a burnt piece of metal from a fire. It could be an old square nail because it is kind of flat. This is, I don't know if it, I want to say that this might have been a bottle of holy water. I don't know why I feel like it, but it probably isn't. I mean, the chances are, I suppose, not that great that it would be, but it does have that, that textured kind of ridges. Anyway, I thought that was really interesting. I've got 2 of these so far. They're like finials or finial toppers type of thing. So I don't know what they're off of, but they were close to one another and they are extremely heavy. Like if you could weigh them, if I had scales, I should say, and I might have some at home if I can. I don't know how low they go, but anyway. Yeah, so anyway, really, I love these pieces, of course, because they're super interesting. Oh, and this is interesting too. It says, deposit any mailbox. It should be deposit in any mailbox. Déposer dans une boîte à lettres. Postage guaranteed. The War Amps of Canada, 140 Merton Street, Toronto, Ontario, in Canada. Now, we still get the War Amps tags like this, but they're plastic now. So, this one, oh my gosh, and it was like 9 inches deep. It was forever digging. Kind of like this hole right here. This same principle. It's freaking deep for a tiny little piece of metal. But interesting nonetheless. So I'm going to have to find out when they made the last. This is not like metal. It's really pliable. So it's probably aluminum or something. I'll have to find out what year they made the last ones of these. Anyway, on to the next one. This is the first thing I dug out today, so it's just a lid. I don't know it for what, but it's brown. Anybody knows what has brown lids from 1,000 years ago? Well, I don't know if it was 1,000 years ago. And I think this is probably like my favorite find so far. Super duper neat. And it's a shame it's broken. Probably broke it myself because I had the other piece, but the other piece wasn't that close to it, so maybe it's not. Anyway, I'll clean this up later with some water and stuff, and we'll see all the fancy designs that I can't quite see right now. This is it's brass, very heavy, no markings on it. 0 markings on it, in fact. And it's probably the most interesting find one of the most interesting finds I've ever made. Anyhow, let's go find some more treasure. All right, so here's another one. Now, I haven't, looked at my hole deeper or whatever, anything yet, or my plug, whatever you call it. But I did, like I was just lifting like this, and you see that? That really looks metal. A bolt? No, a nut off a bolt. Gosh. So I'll say this is pretty modern. Well, at least it's getting it out of the ground. And I almost forgot to say what I always say at some point in my metal detecting videos. Make sure to cover your holes, right? Just make sure that, see, there it is. Oops, that's a better shot. There it is. Looks like nobody was there. Hang on, let me do this a little bit here. No, it looks like it was never dug. And that's the perfect. Okay, guys. I have been digging in this hole for, I don't know, maybe half an hour. It's been, feels like forever. I'm like, anyway. This better be an epic find and not just some little piece of scrap metal. And guess what it is? It's just a little piece of scrap metal. So this is what most YouTube metal detector videos don't show, for the most part. You dig and you dig and you dig, and you get tired. I had gloves on earlier, but they ripped. And this is what you find. But then, maybe, you never know, the next time I dig a signal, it'll actually do something. So you got to keep digging. So that's the issue with metal detecting, and that people don't show. It's the disappointing finds. And it's not just the awesome ones. See you at the next dig. I want it to be an amazing discovery. Is that it? It isn't epic so far, but it is definitely metal. And it's bent. It's way too thick to be a can. I'll have to clean off as much of the dirt as I can and see if it's actually bent over, or is it a piece that actually, like I say bent over, but I mean like, is it folded in two, I guess is what I'm getting at. So this is probably gonna be the last hole, unless on my way back to my car I find something that's like on the surface. I am not digging another, oh my gosh. Anyway. Okay guys, I know this looks, I guess I could say, weirder than usual. Yes, my eyes are closed because I can't see what's on the screen anyway. I'm probably gonna delete this. Holy crap, I'm tired.